KFIM, KI5LET. Good signal here in the Wise County. Anybody else have a signal report for KJ5FIM? That's Greg in Fort Worth.
Well, thank you, sir. I hope everybody's having a good afternoon, and KJ5FIM standing by.
Just take a chance, see if I can get to Bosque County, Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie. Wiley, any copy on KI5LET, Wise County? And AW. Nothing heard yet. We got 3 minutes to net, November 5.
Hey, Wilma, you might want to check your frequency, KE5NGM.
That's for Wayne there.
I can hear him good down here in Fairfield.
Got about an S5 on Wayne in South Fort Worth.
What do you mean you can't hear NAWWR? I haven't even keyed up yet. That's why you can't hear me. NAWWR. You can't hear me because I ain't transmitted yet. NAWWR. My prescription amphetamine hasn't kicked in yet, Jay. NAWWR. I didn't take one today.
Okay, this is KI5LET, Wise County. I'm going to erase everything, all the pre-net check-ins, so don't get excited. Everything's just going to go away, but stay on NetLogger, and everything will start over here in about 60 seconds. It appears propagation is average tonight. I've been able to get all the way down to Freestone County, out to Young County. I did hear Mike out in Eastland. The Menolink map, the APRS propagation map is not showing a whole lot of enhancement over the area, but there's a little bit there and things could change. All right, we're getting ready for the net. KI5LET will be clear, waiting for the net.
Good evening, everyone. This is KE5NGM, is the frequency in use.
Kind of sort of a little bit of use.
I hear somebody out there. I hope we're not interfering, but it was distant on me, so I'm going to go ahead and kick things off. I am Trey, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet every Friday at 8 p.m. on 146.580. This is a directed net, and I will call for check-ins county by county. Before we kick things off, some information on some extra things we have running during the net. There are two, I think, listen-in frequencies. I'm not exactly sure if the 310 is working this week. I hadn't heard about it lately. But there for sure is 444.925 from Chalk Mountain. That's made available by Tyler, WZ5TX. And it sure makes hearing those counties that I can't hear a lot easier. Makes the net a little bit more enjoyable to kind of see where things are in the areas that you can't hear as well. I also provide a YouTube stream from my location in southwest Tarrant County. If you are outside of the aforementioned repeaters, Just search North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net or my call sign KE5NGM and it should pop up. Let's see, I think Top is running NetLogger this evening. So we have that running, and then there's also a Facebook page that I always forget about and forget to mention. If you will search North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net, a lot of information on there, kind of about the schedule and information about how other check-ins were heard from other locations. Good all the way around. I think, as Mike says, we've got it covered. Let's see here. I'm going to call for the first round of check-ins, and that's going to be for newly licensed or upgrades. Please come with your call now. And let's not forget about anybody new to the net. Come with your call as well. W station, can you try it again, or can I get a relay?
That's Jay, W5GM. That was him earlier, too, when you asked if the frequency was in use. Jay, what's up? What do you got? All right, yeah, Jay, W5GM checking in. There's somebody else in there. Who else is that? Well, they can't. The other person can't hear me. Back to you, Trey. I need to.
Well, we'll see if we can't get him in here in a little bit. Thanks, Romy. Yeah, I knew there was somebody there. I probably shouldn't have started things off, but we'll get him in eventually. All right. Well, nothing heard for newly licensed or new check-ins. I'm going to go ahead and kick things off over in Parker County. Come with your call now.
Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo.
KJ5UF.
K5 Delta Charlie.
Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Uniform Alpha.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet.
Kilo India 5 November X-Ray Romeo.
November 5 Fox Papa Delta.
Kilo 5 Kilo Mike Sierra.
All right, let's go ahead and run that list. I got W5BNK, KJ5UF, K5 Delta Charlie, KJ5 Golf Uniform Alpha, KG5 SQJ, that's Bob over there, KI5 NXR, Tiffany, got to see you at Field Day, that was a good time, and then N5 FPD and K5 KMS. Did I miss anybody?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Jeremy's in there, KJ5 Bravo Delta Charlie, and there was also a Kilo Juliet 5, but my pen didn't work and I missed a call.
And my aim window's not working. Jason, TXL, Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. Whiskey 5 Golf Mike, Jason, NAWWR.
Okay, thank you. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Yankee Alpha. Trey, back to you.
Good deal. And Jason, I didn't realize you were logging. Are you the logger this evening? Mine says it's Top.
Yeah, yes sir. I'm back like a bad habit.
All right. Thanks for being there and getting that taken care of. All right. So let's see. Who did I got distracted. KJ5BDC and then KJ5EYA. Is that correct there, Wayne?
QSL.
Good deal. In fact, Wayne, while I got you, do you want to go ahead and call for parts to the west?
Well, absolutely. I'll be glad to help out, Trey. This is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta, Feaster, Texas, for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. looking for anyone that is
I was
in
just
Palo
thinking today, if I
Pinto
could get
County.
my push-up pole another like 8 feet in the air, I bet I could get farther west. But at some point, I'm going to hit the point of diminishing return, and probably all the neighbors will put up with.
Okay, nothing heard. Any relays? Okay, let's move over to Young County. Young County, your turn. All right, good afternoon, Jerry. Did you drag anybody else along with you? Well, I think the individual I'm thinking about works all week long pretty hard, so we'll let him skate by.
Jerry was breaking
all right,
his
thanks for
belts,
checking in, Jerry.
for
All right, let's try Shackleford
absolutely no
and
propagation
Stevens
on the
County.
Oh,
Shackleford
no, if you zoom
and
in close
Stevens.
enough, you get some green shades in there, so it might improve as the evening goes on.
Oscar 5, Golf, Louisiana.
I just copied the Louisiana station.
Okay, I did hear another station in there. I wasn't able to copy, but I could tell there was someone there, and someone was hollering there's someone from Louisiana. I don't know if it's the same or not. You want to go ahead and see if you can't pick him up while the conditions are right?
Yeah, I'll have to switch to my vertical, but I did hear him.
Stand by, Jerry.
Louisiana station, K5WXY, you copy? Do you copy the Louisiana station, K5WXY?
Okay, you're in and out, Gary. Were you confirming that it was N0 or N05G?
Stand by, I'm on my vertical.
That's N05G in Louisiana.
Yeah, I got it. N05G in Louisiana. Do you copy K5WXY? Okay, you don't copy K5WXY? I just need a confirmation. N05G in Louisiana. Okay, we copied you. We'll get you in the log. K5WXY Waxahachie. Okay, I worked him on the vertical.
All right, we will get N05G officially in the log, and if he can for some reason hear me, he'd be doing all the heavy lifting, and I am glad he's in the log. Thank you, Gary, and Wayne, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Okay, appreciate it, Trey and Gary. You did a good job pulling the station in over there. And let's see, I think, Jerry, you had something over in Young County? Okay, thank you for that, Jerry. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Let's move out and see if there's anybody in the far west. Nolan, Taylor, Callahan, Jones, Fisher, anyone in those counties, it's your turn. Okay, nothing heard. Do we have any relays? Okay, no relays, so let's move over to Eastland County. Anybody in Eastland this evening?
This is Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform. Kilo, Foxtrot 5 Victor, Sugar, Papa.
Okay, I've got Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform, Whiskey 5 Juliet Delta, and Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa. Any others? Okay, I didn't hear anything. Let's move it down to Comanche, and Mike will give you an opportunity to reach out a little bit further. I might not be able to hear them out further to the west or south. So let's try Comanche County, and then we'll turn it over to Mike. Okay, Winston, I got you in here. Not real strong, but certainly copied the call, and welcome aboard. Any others in Comanche County? Okay, nothing heard. Mike, have you got a second that you'd like to help us out and catch maybe Brown and Coleman and so on?
Absolutely. Yep. You got a great signal down here tonight, and Winston said he's got a new antenna, and he's up about 65 feet. Glad you can hear him. All right, this is Kilowatt Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa KF5BSP, acting as net control relay for net control. North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I'm going to see if there's anybody out there listening in Brown County. Anybody in Brown County that copies this station and would like to check in, please come with your call.
Kilo Alpha 9 Delta November Oscar.
Hold it right there. If you don't hear your call, please come back to me. I'll make sure I caught it. I've got Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf. I've got Kilo Alpha 9 Delta November Oscar. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel. And the last station, I know it's November Oscar X-ray. Is it Kilo Charlie 5 Oscar X-ray? Is that with, I got AC5AS, I think, and then is it Kilo Charlie 5 Oscar X-ray? Did I miss anybody else out there in Brown County that would like to check into the Simplex net? This is KF5BSP here in Eastland County, acting as a net relay.
KI5TLG over in Coleman County.
Nick, you jumped the gun. I was fixing to call Coleman. How you been? I'm glad to hear you.
Well, I wasn't sure if you'd make it to me or not. Doing okay. Glad to be back on the radio. It's been a while.
Sir, yeah, I'm down here in Eastland County tonight, so I'm glad I picked you up. So that's Kilowatt India 5 Tango, Lima Golf. That's Nick in Coleman County and Trickham. Anybody else out there in Brown County, Coleman County, Mills County, or anybody that can hear me that would like to check in, give me a call. Other stations in Brown County that would like to check into the Simplex net. Anybody in Eastland County, Brown County, Coleman County, Mills County, Comanche County. If you haven't checked into the Simplex net, I'm acting as a net relay. Give me a call. AE5YF. Good evening, Mike. A little bit of QSB, but anyway, I'll turn it back to net control. November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Do you need a fill, or did you catch all those?
Let me run them here, Mike, and tell me if I've missed any. I've got Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf. I've got Kilo Alpha 9 Delta November Oscar. I thought there was a Whiskey 5 in there, but I'm not real sure if you could copy them, but there was something scratchy. I got Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel. I did not hear the NOx station, so I'm not real sure if you got any confirmation. I've heard A Alpha Charlie 5 Alpha Sierra, and I've heard Kilo India 5 Tango Lima Golf. By the way, Nick, you got a fantastic signal here into Peaster, Texas. And of course, I heard KE5 Yankee Fox. So I need confirmation on the other two, if you would, Mike.
Sir, it's Kilo Charlie 5 November Oscar X-ray and AC5AS. Everybody is in Brown County. TLG is in Coleman County, and of course Yankee Fox is in Nolan. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa back to Wayne, N5 FPD.
Okay, all right, very good. I appreciate it, and I think I called them all out. I believe I did. So, no, I'm sorry. There was Kilo Charlie 5 November Oscar X-ray that I missed on that last call. So. Appreciate you filling in the blanks for me, and let me go over to ERAF before I turn it back over to Trey. ERAF County, your turn to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel.
Okay, I've got Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. A great signal here. Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra. Any others from ERAF? Okay, any relays for ERAF? All right, looks like it's your turn up again, Trey. N5 FPD, back to net control.
I tell you what, Wayne, before, to make things easier, you want to go ahead and call for Hood County, too?
I'll be happy to. All right, let's extend that out to Hood County. Hood County, come now.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor. Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec.
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey.
Okay, let's hold her right there. Let me see if I can pick these up. There's a couple of them that I got part of the call and not all of it. We had one double in there, but let me go ahead and call out the ones that I got for sure. I've got Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor. I've got Kilo 5 Lima Quebec. Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey. Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. Got George in there, but George, I can't remember your call letters. All I got was the Zanzibar at the end. Come now. Okay, George, I'm sorry. I'm just not doing very good at memorization this evening. I also heard another call that was Romeo Kilo X-ray, I believe. You want to give me the prefix to that, please? Okay, fantastic. Kilo Golf 5, Romeo Kilo X-ray. All right, any other Hood County?
Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor.
Okay, Kilo India 5, Uniform Delta Victor added to the list. Any others? Okay, I heard another station, but I'm not going to be able to copy it, but do we have any relays? Yes, sir, if you would, please. Okay, thank you, George. I appreciate it. So Echo 5 Hotel Charlie, Quebec. Looks like it's in the log. And we've got Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor in the log. Excellent. Do we have any other hoods before I turn it back to, I guess I should have said hoods, any other Hood County that would like to check in before I turn it back to Trey? Come now. Okay, nothing heard, so Trey, we'll turn her back to you. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Wayne. You didn't know you were going to have to basically do net control. I'm going to go through the list that Jason has here, and I think it checks out with mine. So, got AI5BU in there. He was pretty clear. I had him direct pretty good. KF5VSP, Mike, he broke the squelch. WA5YME, KA9DNO, KJ5ERG, KJ5ERH, AC5AS, KC5NOX, KI5TLG, KE5YF, Sweetwater Station, KG5 Hotel, Tango Hotel, had a pretty good copy on him too. Then KJ5APS, KJ5AQV, let's see here, KG5RKX, K5ESV, had a pretty good copy on him. KK5LQ, had a good copy on him as well. AA5DW, K5WSN, KF5QEZ, KE5HCQ, and KI5UDV. That was quite the list.
Okay, I think you got them all from what I can tell, and and don't worry about it. I'm happy to help you out anytime I can, Trey.
Well, good deal, Wayne. I appreciate it. I'm going to clear with you, and let's move it on a little bit closer to home here and call for Johnson County check-ins.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
Sugar 5, sugar.
All right, copied WI5MRW, always a good check-in. And then I copied 5 sugar, and I didn't get the first part of it.
The call here is King Sugar 5 sugar.
KS5S?
QSL.
Good deal. We got you in the log. And, or I tell you what, tell me your name and location real quick. We might have lost KS5S. King Sugar 5 Sugar. Are you still there? Can we get your name and location?
Sure. I'm sorry about that. Didn't expect you to come back that quick to me. The name here is Glenn, Golf Lima Echo November, located near Joshua, between Cleburne and Burleson.
Well, good deal, Glenn, and glad you checked in, and you're full scale over here, so great signal this evening. Just to make sure that we had everything down correct. So we got you in the log. Any other Johnson County stations? to drive down there and check in one of these days. I could stone's throw over there. All right, let's move it up to the home county of Tarrant, and then we'll head out to the south. So Tarrant County, come with your call now.
November 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-ray. Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Lima Echo.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee. November 8, Whiskey Romeo.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-ray Kilo.
Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel India.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Delta India Foxtrot. AI 5, PI.
Whiskey Delta 5, Mike.
Whiskey 5, Tango Alpha.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Alpha Romeo.
Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike.
November 5, Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Juliet Oscar.
All right, let's run that list pretty quick here. I got a couple of doubles I may need some clarification on, but picked up N5KFX, then KI5FLE, WA5USY, N8WWR, KI5, Kilo Hotel Sierra. Actually, I think that's Keith. I've written your call sign wrong. That's HXK. Excuse me. Then how about Richard, KF5RHI, then DLF, KF5DLF. Is that correct?
Roger.
Good deal. And then I picked up a Golf India station, but that's all I caught.
Alpha India 5, Papa India. Is that the one you couldn't hear?
Yes, sir, that was it. Alpha India 5, Papa India. We got you in the log. Good deal. Thank you, sir. And then WD5M with a great signal off of the Fort Worth Tower. Then W5 Tango Alpha. Kilo Juliet 5. CAR, and then KB5 Romeo Mike, N5 Uniform Bravo, and then Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Juliet Oscar. I think, is that everybody? Any other Tarrant County stations? Come now.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
November 8, Hotel Romeo Victor.
5, Alpha Uniform Hotel.
November 5, Tango X-ray Lima.
All right, picked up AE5JT. That is Jeff over there, pretty close to the Hewlin Mall area. So I've got you in the log. Good to see you at Field Day as well. N8 station. I didn't get that copied down.
November 8, Hotel Romeo Victor.
Hotel Romeo Victor. All right, we got you in the log. And then the reverse is true for AUH. I didn't catch the first part of that.
Kilo India 5, Alpha Uniform Hotel.
All right, I always feel bad about asking people their call sign over and over again when I've heard it a few times. And then N5TXL. Saw you as well at Field Day, and we got you in the log. Any other Tarrant County stations? All right, I didn't hear any, so let's shift down back to the south and call on Bosque County.
This is Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie.
Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie. Could I get your help to call on the southern counties, Hamilton, Coryell, McLennan, probably Hill, Limestone, all of those usual suspects?
Sure. And check in KD5HAE, y'all kind of doubled. Okay, this is Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie for the North Central Texas Simplex net. We'll try Bosque County. I've got Tom checked in. Anybody else in Bosque County that would like to check in? I heard a station, but didn't get the call. Give it to me again.
A relay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's Kilo Charlie 5 Delta Delta Sierra, Ada, Oklahoma.
Wow, he's made it down here over all the static.
I'm going to have to check in and bail out. Y'all take down there the scene that KC5 is Foxtrot Clip.
Now, we've got you checked in. Thanks for that. Anybody else in Bosque County? We'll move over to Hill County. Try one more time. Anybody in Hill County that'd like to check in? Okay, I got K5HGX. Okay, I had two stations kind of doubled. Try it again. Okay, I got, I think it was KG5FQG, is that correct?
That's Roger. Kilowatt Bravo 5, Sierra, Quebec, Golf. That's a Roger.
Yeah, KB5SQG.
That's a Roger. Bob and Granbury.
Okay, anybody else like to check in from Hill County? Okay, we're going to try Limestone and Freestone in that area. My noise level's real high tonight, probably because of the heat and dryness affecting the power lines. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, the guy there now is talking about noise level.
My relays out there will help. So anybody who knows? Limestone, Anderson, Leon, who can hear me, call now. Okay, we'll stop right there. I got Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-ray, and the other station, you were right at the noise. I could not copy you. Go ahead. Okay, I got KI5 Yankee India Golf. We'll try Limestone, Freestone, Anderson, and Leon again. Anybody wanting to check in? Nothing heard. Let's move down to the south. Hello, McLennan County. Call now.
Relay.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
I've got a Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta.
Okay, I can't copy him at all.
I think, Wiley, that's in Van Zant County over there.
Okay, I've got him on the list. We're kind of stretching out tonight, even with all the noise and poor conditions. Okay, we'll try McLennan County again. Good evening, Brady. Recognize W5AWW. Anyone else? Okay, anyone else in McLennan or Falls County? Nothing heard. Let's try the last two, Coryell and Hamilton counties. Anybody in Coryell or Hamilton County? That completes my list.
Lake check in, Erath County.
Go ahead.
KB5HAO, Kilo Bravo 5, Alpha Kilo Oscar. Thank you.
I got you. Okay, Trey, that completes my list. Did you copy everything?
If you don't mind, give it to me from the top.
Okay, I got KD5HAE, KC5DDS. Okay, Hill County was K5HGX. And then we had KB5SQG. The next station will be W5KFX. That's Kilo Fox X-Ray. Followed by King India 5 Yankee India Golf. Whiskey 5 Baker Sierra Delta. Whiskey 5 AWW Brady. And then KB5 AKO. Did I miss anybody? Did you get all those, Trey?
I sure did. We got you, Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, Kilo Charlie 5, Delta Delta Sierra, Kilo Delta 5, Hotel Alpha Echo, KB5 SQG, W5 KFX, KI5 YIG, W5BSD. That's Keith. Thanks for sticking with us and getting in the log. And then Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Whiskey Brady. And then KB5 Alpha Kilo Oscar.
You missed one. Kilo 5 Hotel Germany X-Ray.
I didn't get that written down quick enough. K5HGX, I think. Jason bailed me out there.
That'll work.
All right, I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. We're going to clear with Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, and then by my list, we need to call on Somerville County. Come with your call now.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. About a nice S9, perfectly readable up here into southwest Fort Worth. And we got you in the log. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's call on, or here, hold on 1 second. We're going to give it another few watts, and we're going to call on Smith County. That's Tyler area. Any check-ins from Smith County? I didn't hear anything, but do we have any relays? All right, the net is not over, so we'll circle back. And I think the Oklahoma station earlier, I forgot to mention, was coming in pretty good here as well. So I don't typically hear him. I was glad to have him in the log as well. All right, going to clear with Smith County, And then let's move over to Ellis County. Come with your call now.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee K5WXY. And Keith, I heard you. I just couldn't get a word in edgewise.
K5WXY, Gary, you mind making a general call, and who did you have, Keith, in there as well?
Somebody relayed him in. I couldn't get a word in edgewise. I heard a Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. It's going to be Chuck. He's mobile between the airport and Waco.
That works. We got him in the log. That is Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike, correct?
Yeah, he spent the last 2 weeks in Ottawa, Canada. He's one of these fancy businessmen.
Well, he just didn't like the heat. I don't blame him. I'm hoping it was cooler up there than it was here. All right. And then, Gary, you mind giving a call out to points to the east, Van Zant, maybe Smith County that I couldn't get in, parts off that direction.
All right, let me switch radios and antennas. K5WXY, Waxahachie, assisting net control from the North Central Texas Simplex 2-meter net. Anybody out east of the Metroplex looking to check in? W5GM. Anybody out east of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come now. Yeah. All right, Kilo 5. I'm sorry, what was the call? Okay, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Zulu X-Ray Bravo in Dallas. Is that correct, sir? All right, thank you, sir. I don't mean to take Romy's check-ins. Anybody east of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come now.
Alpha 5 Echo Yankee.
Alpha 5 Echo Yankee.
QSL in Kaufman, Texas. Over.
Kaufman County. Okay.
All right.
All right, Trey. I think I'm getting some of Romy's check-ins. So let me hand it back to you.
Good deal, Gary. You mind going over your list real quick?
Yeah, Alpha 5 Echo Yankee, I think he said, in Kaufman County.
QSL.
Got him.
And then the KF5 Zulu X-Ray Bravo.
Kilo Fox 5 Zulu X-Ray Bravo. And did you happen to catch KI5 I guess that's 0FN? No, that's OFN, excuse me.
I didn't hear that one.
Maybe we'll get him in a little bit. I think BSD was able to copy him, if you can copy him.
Go ahead, relay. Whiskey 5 Sierra Bravo Papa. Can you reach out to him? Okay, Trey, Keith had a relay, but he can't confirm it, I don't think.
Well, you know what? We're going to go with it. We're going to get KI5OF in there. Is that who he was talking about?
No, the W5. Is it W5SBP or T, Keith? Okay, he was relaying Whiskey 5 Sierra Bravo Papa, but he only heard him once.
Good deal. We get him in the log. So Whiskey 5 Sierra Bravo Papa. We got him in the log.
Okay, and I was just starting to get Dallas County, and I don't want to take Romy's check-ins away.
We're going to head up that direction, and then we also got KF5 Zulu X-Ray Bravo, and then Alpha 5 Echo Yankee.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Good deal. Thank you, Gary. We do appreciate it. Speaking of Dallas County, N8, well, I know you're not in Dallas County, but you're closer than anybody around here. N8WWR, are you available to make a call?
Yes, sir. I'll just take it from you. And Gary, don't worry about it. However we get the check-ins is however we get them. And again, and Top, too, I'm sorry for taking some of your Dentons sometimes. So, you know, it goes both ways, or it goes all the way around. This is November 8th, Whiskey Romeo. I'm assisting net control with the North Central Texas Simplex net. I'm looking for check-ins, kind of, sort of, east of DFW International Airport. Those counties being, but not limited to, those would be Dallas County, Collin County, Kaufman County, Rockwall County, maybe like, you know, Eastern Denton County, like I said. Don't mean to take some of your stuff way top, but sometimes it's easier to get to me from, you know, Southeast Denton. If those counties fit your criteria, and you can hear me, please come down with your call sign phonetically, and give me your name and location. N8WWR.
Whiskey 5 Tango X-Ray, Matthew Dallas.
Kilo Charlie 2 Mike Charlie Bravo, Matthew number 2 in Dallas.
November 5 India Kilo Delta Eastern Denton County.
See, I think the solar storm we were talking about just a few minutes ago has...
Okay, I picked up 4
this
so
is
far.
Fluffy, by the way. Her official
we
name...
got Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel,
I think
Robert
my
Richardson.
sister, years ago...
You can almost set your clock to the net by. Whiskey 5 Tango X-Ray, that's Matt by Love Field. Then we also got Kilo Charlie 2 Mike Charlie Bravo. He named himself Matt number 2. You sound like you're one of us over there on 572. You're Matt 2, he's also in Dallas, like kind of that area. KC2 MCB. Then I got November 5 India Kilo Delta. He's over in Eastern Denton County. Anybody else that I missed her? I hear somebody in the noise. Can somebody relay that to me, or somebody hear it better? Yeah, I can't pick that one up there. My apologies. That's what I got, Trey. The AA5AH, WW5TX, KC2MCB, and N5IKD. Jay, GM had checked back in. He said he was willing to make some calls. I don't know if you want me to turn it to Jay, but before I do that, let me give a quick little spiel real quick. YouTube. Trey has a really good video from a raw feed from June of 2000 on his channel here that you're watching. A C-band VHS recording of the LA riots. You know, they rioted because they won the NBA championship, so a raw 1 hour recording. Pretty cool stuff. And also JW5GM, Wolf Pilot. Check out his YouTube. You like German Shepherds? You like watching people fly planes around? You know, Jay, out of Air Park. A very good channel, cool channel. So I can see why Top and Jay get along. They got common interests. 3 of them at least I know of them. So Wolf Pilot on YouTube, and also check out Trey's video. Trey, I'm going to turn it back to you unless you want me to try and give it to Jay there. N8WWR.
Yeah, go ahead and see what Jay can get in there.
Jay, you want to make some calls? GM, N8WWR.
Yeah, I'll do that. Typical thing here. Make it quick. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is all right, final call with Mike. If you can hear my voice, you have not been recognized, please give me a call. Your call sign phonetically and your name. We'll get you in. I think I've picked up Kilo 5 November, Kevin, and Kilo Golf 7,
Thanks, Jay. Let me confirm. K5 Victor Echo November, Kilo 5 Victor Echo November, Kevin, and then Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-Ray. Is that what we got? Jeff and McKinney, is that what we got, Jay?
I thought it was Kilo 5 Echo Victor November.
Kilo 5 Tango Victor November, QSL?
Okay, yeah, Kilo 5 Echo Victor November, WGL.
Echo Victor November, okay, I got it. Trey, we got two, actually I got three for you. I got one here standing and waiting. I got Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-Ray, Jeff and McKinney. Kilo 5 Victor Echo, I'm sorry, Kilo 5 Echo Victor November. Kilo 5 Echo Victor November, that's Kevin. And then let me reset.
Kilo Delta 9 Echo Papa Victor.
And I'll turn it back to you, Trey, N8WWR.
All right, thank you, Romy, and thanks for the C-band shout-out. I actually watched, it wasn't the raw feed, but it was like the distribution feed of the debate last night over on SES2 at 87 degrees. So if anybody wants to talk C or KU band satellite, I'll be more than happy to throw down, but back on the topic here. Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, Whiskey 5 TX, KC2, Mike Charlie Bravo, K5 India Kilo Delta, Kilo 5 Victor Echo. Is that, I think that's too short. What did I miss there, Romy?
It's Kilo 5 Echo Victor November, Kevin. I think Jason got it. He's out of Farmersville. Yeah, it looks good on the net logger. N8WWR. And then the YL.
Things kind of reversed there. Okay, and then had let's see, KG7YJX KE or K5EVN, like we talked about just a minute ago, and then Kilo Delta 9 Echo Papa Victor. Gina, got you in the log as well. Thank you, Romy, and appreciate the help getting everybody relayed in there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call for Wise County, and I think we've got some check-ins up there. Wise County, did we make you wait too long? This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net to reset, calling on Wise County check-ins.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
There you are, top KI5 LET, and then I caught the Kilo Golf 5 Victor station, but you'd probably be in a better spot to get those. So, Top, you mind making some calls out your normal directions?
Sure, Trey, thanks for that. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We'll start looking for Wise County stations first, and the first one was Kilo India 5, Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. That's Gary and Albert. He's got a great signal. Any other Wise County stations wishing to check into the net tonight, come now. Wise County stations, your turn. Okay, we go out west. Any stations out west? Stevens, Palo Pinto, Jack County. Somebody was trying to check in from Jack County. Wichita County, Archer County, or Clay County check-ins. Come now. Okay, I got a solid signal on Stephen in Jack County, Bryson. Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Charlie Hotel. Thanks for checking in, Stephen. We got Jack County on the map. That looks better. Any stations out west of Wise? Wichita, Archer, Clay, Jack, Stevens, Palo Pinto, or Young? Okay, let's go east from west to east. Let's go Denton, Collin, Hunt. Any stations out east in range of KI5 LET? Want to check in? Come now. Okay, got a good signal on Kilo 5, Bravo, Yankee, X-Ray, Denton County. Still looking for stations to the east. Anybody in range? Denton, Collin, Hunt, Rockwall County, Hopkins, Wood. Anything out east, if I happen to have a pass and you want to check into the net tonight, come now. Okay, somebody was breaking my squelch there just barely. Anybody else have a relay on that station?
A relay.
Was that Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, Romy?
Yeah, it's Dave. Right, Dave? That's who I thought it was there, top. Dave Hume there. NAWWR.
Thanks, Romy. We're just going to tag team Denton County. Still looking for stations to the east. Denton, Collin, maybe Dallas. Anybody to the east of Wise County, come now. Okay, one last call north. Any other Oklahoma stations or Montague, Cook, Grayson, Fannin, Lamar, Red River counties? Come now. Oh, there was somebody again. Anybody else catch that station? Somebody catch an India Papa Hotel station? Okay, we got Kilo India 5 Papa Hotel. Good signal. What's your location? Okay, we're getting confirmation of Kilo India 5 Papa Hotel. And any other stations within range of Wise County want to check into this North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. If you copy KI5 LET, please come now.
Kilo November 6, Lima Zulu Victor.
Okay, I'm getting a rock-solid signal on Kilo November 6, Lima Zulu Victor. That's Andrew in Parker County. Probably a late check-in. Anybody else? Anybody else within range? Come down. Okay, Trey, that's all I've got. You want me to read those back to you?
I think Jason's got them here. Let me make sure that I've copied them down myself here. So we got you, KI5LET, KI5UXF, KJ5ECH, K5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray, K5 Delta Tango Hotel, Kilo India 5 India PH. I couldn't think of P there for a minute. I don't know what my problem was. KN6LZV.
Roger, roger. Back to net.
All right, good deal, Top. Well, I think that brings us to the end of the county list. I think we might have a relay out of Van Zandt County. Does anybody, or BSD, do you want to give it a try, see if you can get that station relayed in? Couldn't copy anything. Anybody else have a better copy?
Well, I hear W5BSD, but I can't hear what he's saying. So I sorry, I can't help you. NAWWR.
Tell it's you, but I just can't make it out, BSD. I am sorry.
Yeah, he didn't copy the station.
Okay, well then there's nothing to report then. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, BSD, Kevin, for sticking with us. And yeah, let's go ahead and make a general call. This is to recap the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. Any late check-ins to the net anywhere, come with your call now.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike.
Kilo 0, Charlie Papa Alpha.
All right, we had a double there, but I heard Charlie Papa Alpha. Fill in the first part for me.
Kilo 0, Charlie Papa Alpha.
Kilo 0, Charlie Papa Alpha. All right, got you in the log. Remind me where you're located before I go clear, though.
I am located in North Joshua, just kind of in that area with Burleson. K0 CPA.
Good deal. We got you in the log and coming in from very clear into southwest Fort Worth. I knew you were down there somewhere. I always remember the CPAs. And then also picked up a, let's see, Mike station that was right before that. Come with your call.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo. We got you in the log. All right, last general call for any check-ins anywhere. Come with your call now.
Whiskey, Delta 5 India, Whiskey, Whiskey. Kilo India 5, November Yankee Bravo.
All right, picked up Whiskey, Delta 5, India, Whiskey, Whiskey, and Kilo India 5, November Yankee Bravo. All right, one last final call for general check-ins. We'll give it one later, so I guess it's really not last call. Come with your call now.
Hey, November 3, Delta Mike Echo. November 3, Delta Mike Echo. Any copy?
Perfect. S9 copy there, Dave. N3DME, we got you in the log.
Roger, roger.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move along to the next section of the net since it's getting later here, and I will give you the frequency to make a couple of calls or a general call to get a signal report. If anybody'd like to get on that list to make a few calls, come with your call now. We got lots of contestants to choose from out there, so don't everybody be shy and get on the list.
NAWWR.
Romy, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you, and I know there's another station that was on your heels. We'll come back to them in a second. But Romy, it's all yours.
I just want to try and get Kevin out there, W5BSD. I can hear you in there. I heard your call sign, but your audio was a bit low. You got a copy on me, W5BSD, NAWWR. We must be down now because I didn't hear no response here. Either that or you can't hear me. I'll turn it back to you, Trey. Appreciate you and appreciate everyone else checking in and doing everything else. NAWWR.
He came back to you. Romy, he came back to you.
Okay, yeah, he must be down on my end there, so, yeah. Thanks, Gary. NAWWR.
Said you 5253.
Catch that, Romy, that you're a 5253?
Yeah, I'm still, my ongoing problem, I get out better than I can hear, so. NAWWR. Thanks, guys.
And that was Mike on Romy's heels.
Happened to the best of us there, Romy. All right, and then Gary, what was the other call?
It was Mike.
It was Mike, Kilo, Fox 5, Victor, Sierra, Papa.
That Mike. All right, Mike. Well, VSP, it is all yours.
Okay, thank you, Trey. This is Kilo Fox 5, Victor, Sierra, Papa, Mike in Eastland County. Before I make a specific call, I'd like to get a general call. Who's getting a reasonable copy on me tonight?
I'm hearing him.
Hearing you in North Fort Worth, WD5M.
I copy you too, Mike.
Not bad, I'll take that. I wanted to make a specific call. N3 Delta Mike Echo, November 3 Delta Mike Echo. I heard you down here. Do you copy KF5 VSP? I'm not copying him, but I did hear N3DME about S3 down here tonight, so I thought I would fluff his pillow a little. I'll turn it back to net control, KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, Eastland County.
That's pretty funny there, Mike. I don't think I've ever heard that term. So, N3DME, you were being heard in Eastland County about an S3, so quite the haul down there. And then, of course, Gary was able to pick you up. I wish I could pick you up. You came up to S3, you were breaking the squelch. I got that little hill to the west of me. I just can't get over the hump receive-wise. But glad you took us up on the offer, VSP, and we'll clear with you and see if there's anybody else that would like to get on the list for the North Central 2-meter Simplex net. This is the call portion of the net. Come with your call now.
Kilo Victor 5, Delta Alpha November, Arlington, Dan.
Dan, that explains your call sign. Is that a check-in or you want to get on the list? Or both?
I'm basically just checking in. I'm on the ride to work. I just catching the tail end of this. I forgot and I was running late for work. I thought I'd give it a shot. So anyway, hello to the group and 7-3s, KB5 DAN.
And it's Kilo Kilo Bravo 5 Delta Alpha November.
Kilo Victor, Kilowatt Victory.
There we go, got the Victor in there. Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. Dan, have a safe trip to the rest of the way of work. And, yeah, you got the day ahead of you, or the night, I guess they should say. So, thanks for checking in and the hello, and we'll clear with you. And any other stations wish to check in or get on the list to make a couple of calls before we close things down.
SLQ.
I caught the SLQ part. I think that's, well, I think it's KC5 SLQ. Try it again.
Yeah, check in. KC5 SLQ, Lakeside.
KC5 SLQ, we have got you in the log. The external speaker I use is a little Uniden Bearcat thing, and it's got like an automatic power, and for some reason it decides it wants to shut off at random times, and then by the time it kicks in, I've missed the first part of a call, so might ought to do something about that, I guess. All right, any other stations wish to make a call or check in? Come with your call now.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Lima Tango.
KJ5 Foxtrot Lima Tango, frequency is yours.
Yes, sir, good afternoon. I'm just out in my mobile doing a little work and just wanted to check in for the count, sir. Appreciate you taking my call here. Got to send it back to net control, KJ5FLT.
Well, good deal. We got you in the log in S9 into Southwest Fort Worth, so certainly working pretty well. All right, last call all around. Any late check-ins or anybody wish to make a call? W5, I need that middle letter FX. I'm going to need a relay on that one.
Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray.
Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox X-Ray, the frequency's yours.
Copy Union Waxahachie.
Got you in Coughlin.
He's in and out, but he's making it up to North Fort Worth, WD5M.
And of course, Keith, I had you pretty decent there for a little while that I was able to get most of your calls, so we might have been able to get something together if we had to. Gary, let me know when he's finished.
He's not saying anything. W5KFX, did you copy the stations that reported they were hearing you? Okay, Trey, he's clear.
Good deal, Gary. We got him in the log, and at least you got to make a call, so we do appreciate it. All right, one last call for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net before we close it down.
Kilo India 5, Yankee India Golf.
Yankee India Golf. I think we might have you in the log, so you might want to make a call. Go ahead.
Yeah, Trey, tonight is the best I've heard you on here yet.
You're coming in pretty good yourself. You do every once in a while, so the conditions must be decent because I've got you at about a S4 or so I'm thankful for the signal report.
Yeah, you're putting about an S9 on me most of the time.
I'm curious, does that make any difference? That's 40 more watts than normal.
That's about an S30.
See, so it does make a difference. I got into quite the debate on a QRZ message board one time if the 40 watts made a difference, but I say that it does, so there you go. All right, well, I appreciate the signal report from out your direction. I think you're down there, pretty close to, I forget the lake that's down there.
Yeah, down here by Richmond Chambers and Fairfield Lake. Yeah, I'm in Fairfield.
There we go. All right. Well, I appreciate it. And while I got the extra 40 watts in there, last call. I know you're y'all tired of hearing me say it, but come with your call now. I heard somebody trying out there one more time.
It was ending in Hotel Charlie, Quebec.
Any relays?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
It was Kilo Echo 5, Hotel Charlie, Quebec, I believe. If that's not correct, station, come on back in there. This is KJ5GUA.
Trey, he's out west because I'm picking him up on the beam, not on the vertical.
What's your location there? Copy that. Let me relay that. That was a previous check-in. He is just calling for signal. KJ5GUA.
All right, that was HCQ, I think, down there. And you're breaking the squelch into Southwest Fort Worth, but there's a lot of rock between me and Granbury, so I wouldn't use that as a good judge, but glad you were able to at least make a contact down there. All right, last call for any late check-ins. I know if it's not really the last, is it really the last? But come on. Recheck. Go ahead.
Did you copy Daryl, Trey?
I did not. He dropped out there at the end.
Okay, he was just checking back in and appreciate being in the net, I guess.
Well, that's good. I do appreciate it. And I guess that leads us to the end of the net. I'm going to go ahead and close things down. Thanks to all the relays. Couldn't do it without you. We covered quite a bit of territory from East Texas to certainly Sweetwater. That's in the heart of West Texas. So we covered some ground this evening. And thank you, Jason, for running NetLogger. And I'm going to go ahead and close the net for the evening. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next week on the net, and y'all try to stay cool. KE5NGM 73s, the net is now closed.
Hold on, relay.
Go ahead, Romy.
W5 STC, Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie. Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie, that's Steve and Crum. N8WWR. Steve, give it another shot if they can hear you.
And one more.
He's in northwest Denton County.
Good copy on you in Wise County, Steve. KI5LET. Great job, Trey. Thanks for calling it. Great job, Jason. November 5 Tango X-Ray Lima. Welcome back as net logger. Super job.
Huzzah and thank you, N5TXL.
KB5DAN, be safe out there on the road tonight. Dodging all those drunks. Although I'd rather drive overnight, slow driving truck, that's for sure. You got a bigger vehicle, so be safe out there, Dan. And Trey, I got that same speaker in my Fusion. Hooked up to my, I put that amplified speaker in because I was running the SDS 100 for about a month, and I didn't like it. It was a rat's nest of wires, and I put the 200 in there and don't need the amplified speaker, but the same problem, cuts off the beginning of transmission, so yeah, there you go. Thanks, guys, everyone that participated, relayed, loggers, net control, NAWWR.
KV5DAN, yeah, thanks for the well wishes with the traffic.
Yeah, I think I'd rather work midnights driving truck around here, but like on Friday nights, you got to deal with those. You play pinball with those guys, but you're in a better vehicle, so I think you'd come out ahead more often than not.
Roger that. Yep, I'm going down. I go to Austin every night, so I got to deal with those Austin cuckoos when they're coming out of the bar.
Well, Roger, be safe, and I hope you don't get in a lot of traffic. They're on whatever. I don't know if you're hourly or what, but take it easy, Dan. Catch you down the road. NAWWR.
Roger. Thanks for the
N5 ESP, N5 FPD. I wonder if you got a second for me to do an experiment. Okay, I've got a new amplifier, and I just want to see if there's any difference in my signal strength there. So let me start off on low power here. Hold on.
Thanks again, folks, for the views. I'll catch y'all next week. I'm going to leave the stream
that's
open.
approximately 110 watts of power.
7.3s.
There's a little over 220 watts of power. And that's about 280 watts.
Wayne, I say QRO. If you got it, run it. NAWWR.
Okay, well, I do appreciate that, Romy and Mike. I just don't like to run any more than I have to, but it's probably, let's see, I can crank it up a little bit more, but that's pretty much all she's got.
Well, you sound good over here, Wayne, that's for sure. And real quick, was Chuck, Gary, did I hear Chuck is headed to DFW Airport, ADM, or was I hearing things? And if so, ADM, do you got a copy? KC5ADM and 8WWR?
Okay, Mike, thank you very much for the comparison. N5 FPD.
This KI5YG down here in Fairfield. It's coming real good. The first one was about an S3, then one at about an F9.
I can always copy you, Mike. It's not a problem here, but, it's kind of hard over on the east side.
They let you out my window up here tonight.
Go ahead.
Did I hear things? Was I hallucinating? Did I hear Chuck's cut it up to DFW Airport or no?
Yeah, Romy, I don't know if he was at DFW Airport or Love Field. He flew in from Ottawa, Canada. He's mobile now, and I'm talking to him on the Hillsboro repeater at 146.780.
Oh, he's headed back to Waco. Okay, I thought he was headed up. All right, I was going to try and catch him. I headed in. All right. Copy that. NAWWR. 3.
Yeah, not a problem. He spent a couple of weeks up in Canada, and so he just texted me, and I was talking to him there on the Hillsboro machine when you asked me that question.
Yeah, good signal, ADS. Yeah, hello to you, Mike. Good signal up in Decatur, WD5IWW.
And Wayne, FPD, before you get away, what kind of amplifier did you get?
This is the PA350.
Oh, I know that amplifier well. I like it a lot.
I just took mine out of service for a bigger one, and it's not a bad amplifier.
Yeah, I like it. I had to add a push-to-talk for sideband, but it works real good on FM without no mods.
See, I had problems with mine on the sideband end, and I didn't really press the issue with DX because I was like, whatever. I made a keyer and all kinds of stuff. I still had problems down there on that end, but on the FM side, it worked, excellent. But yeah, I don't know. NAWWR. And Sean up there in Decatur, you're blowing my doors off down here, as usual. NAWWR.
Yeah, sounds like you're sitting here in the shack with me, Romy, as always, too. NAWWR, WD5IWW. And yes, I'm running the PA350 myself, and I love the amplifier. So, yeah, signal sideband's a little bit different trick, but it's a good solid amp.
Yeah, I added a couple of diodes to the foot switch, and it works really good on sideband as well.
Who makes this amplifier?
You got to get it at DX Engineering. It's manufactured, it's a Chinese manufactured for DX Engineering. You get a manual in Chinglish that's copy paper, 8.5 by 11 that they staple together. So that's what I got, at least.
Yep, same here.
AA5E what?
Hey, it is Taiwan. I always think that's a big upgrade.
I'm sorry, Taiwan. Is it Taiwan, or are they trying? Is that false advertising? Is it Taiwanese?
It says Taiwan on the front.
AA5E what?
Well, I'm rocking a German one now, gentlemen, so, yeah. NAWWR.
The AA5 Victor Yankee, is that right?
Echo Yankee, AA. Hang on, I'm having to tune my amplifier down here. Alpha 5 Echo Yankee. I was just wondering who made that amplifier you're talking about. I'm running two 4CX 250Bs made in 1953 for the Army.
Oh my goodness! Well, you're the top dog then.
Well, I didn't know DX Engineering. So it's 350 watts. Do they sell solid state?
Yeah, it's a 350 solid state. It's made by. Let's see, the company is, I think it's called Top Tech, and they're out of Taiwan, and this came from DX Engineering, yes.
Okay, I hadn't heard of that one. I was looking at the, some from, it's a 500 watt amplifier out of, and then more. They got some 1500 watt ones. There's some guys run on Simplex up on 147.42. Out of England, but they quit selling them to the U.S.
Yeah, I looked around at several. I had a Mirage before I bought this, and I couldn't find anything within the price range and the power output, but this one kind of fits the bill.
A negative I don't like about that, Wayne, or anybody else that has it, somebody like me that likes to talk. If I'm talking for 2 minutes, those fans that kick on, they are noisier than an SOB, man. Or I should say were, because I'm not using it anymore, thank God. And I would have I had a third fan on top of it running full time just to keep it cool down, but that thing would get noisier than hell, man.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had that problem yet, but I haven't made extremely long transmissions either.
Yeah, like I said, I like to talk. You guys are hearing me where I talk, so maybe it's just a Romy problem.
So where are you guys located?
I'm in Peaster, Texas, about 12, 14 miles northwest of Weatherford.
And I'm in South Grapevine, west side of DFW Airport.
Okay, well I'm way out here in Kaufman by Cedar Creek Lake, or close to it, close to Canton, Texas, so about 50 miles east of Dallas.
Hey, well we got a net here at 8 o'clock every Friday night. You just missed it. And we'd love to have you check in, man. North Central Texas Simplex net, where you got the after party going on.
I checked in. I just didn't say nothing. I'm up on 14742. I heard the guy down in Louisiana trying to check in. I kind of tried to help him there, but I was listening.
Roger. Well, good to meet you there, and maybe catch you on the line there. N8WWR.
Papa Victor.
Or whoever that was, I'm just popping in here myself.
Yep, I was going to be a late check-in, but I guess I'll be a late check-in. Anyway, sorry I missed it. KF5PV.
I don't know if you're in the log, Paul. That's a real late one. Trey, can you still log in Kilo Foxtrot Papa Victor, or no, is it too late?
As far as I'm concerned, we can log him. I don't know who actually keeps these records, so if we go back and look at them in 10 years... But, yeah, you consider yourself checked in there, Paul.
It's not like an ARR on traffic net where when they shut it down, it's done and that's it.
Yeah, I'll count it as an informal net. All right, even though it is formal, though. All right, thanks, y'all. Maybe I'll make it next week on time. KF5PV.
Yeah, good signal up in Decatur, WD5IWW.
Thank you, sir. I pointed kind of your way there. KF5PV.
Is that Papa Bravo?
Papa Victor. Kilo Fox 5. Papa Victor.
Okay, KF5PV, N5FPD.
Hello, sir. Name's Paul, located down in Grand Prairie.
Okay, Paul. Nice to make your acquaintance. Name here is Wayne, and we're up here in Peaster.
All right, real good, Wayne. We just got a little 8-element beam up about 20 feet. Running about 150 watts.
Well, certainly Q5 copy, Paul.
I hear you down here in Kaufman, Paul.
All right, thank you there for Kaufman. I'm not sure how close I am to you. I'm not even sure how accurate the beam is, the direction heading there, but I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to go. I'm trying to organize my radio room and get all my stuff together and get it all organized there. KF5PV.
It can't be done, Paul. You get it where you think it's organized. I gotta change that.
Well, this is just my equipment room that I store everything in. I've probably literally got 2 tons of gear.
He just moved. Remember, he used to be by the Cow County Amfest. He's over in Grand Prairie now.
Yeah, I could. If I took it all to the Camfest, I could walk away a millionaire. I'll shoot you some pictures, Rami.
What's it? What was that, Paul? I'm sorry.
I want to send you over some pictures.
All right, cool, yeah, man. All right, NAWW, I'm going to shut it down. 3K.
KF5PV.
And Kaufman County Station, I think I have run across y'all before on 147.42, because we used to talk on 146.42 until we had to move for some interference down to 145.72. So it's been a while, but KE5NGM here, Trey, Southwest Fort Worth.
Yeah, Trey, I've talked to you, and Maurice, I talked to Maurice up there. We're all up there. Carl is over there, and south of Waxahachie's up there. Lee, I mean, we talked to them guys in Monroe, Louisiana up there. That fellow that was checking in on the net tonight in Louisiana, I've talked to him, ORO, I believe that was his call. talked to him a many a time. So yeah, I was just slipping around tonight. Over.
Well, hey, glad to have you in there, and I forget to scan up that direction. I know all the guys around here are tired of me griping about being busy with work, but I've been busy with work for the past few months and hadn't had a chance to scan around as much as I have in the past.
Yeah, well, I don't have what I used to have. I got two 15s up there. The 7/8 celiac feeds. They're about 60 feet. And I'm still running the old 1953 Motorola, built by for the United States Army in 1953. Heavily modified, but it gets me. It's got two 4CX 250Bs in it, so it give me about 500 watts, 600 watts, and I have to listen to the blowers and all that, but it gets me by, and I can fix it. Over.
Yeah, and 2-meter amplifiers, you heard the conversation, they're getting scarce. There's only a few in the lower wattage, I would say, and then who knows what's going on with Mirage. I think they're calling it quits, so you got to stick with what you got. What does that thing look like? I think, is it a silver thing and like I can't imagine, I'll have to look it up. Does it have a model or is it just like the amplifier from that time?
No, it's AM494. It's called an AM494, built by Motorola. It's called the Green Machine. It was built in 1953. It was in like 73 magazine and in the 70s. I actually have a couple of them in the building out here. There's several of us that have them, but anyway. But I have to, I had to change the plate tune, capacitor, all kinds of stuff. It had a big plate choke in it. I had to pull that out, put a capacitor input in it, bump up the screen. It's crazy. The blower had to be bigger. It's hard to. They were made to go about a 200, 250 watts, not 500. But this one will. But like I say, it's had surgery. Over.
I just pulled it up, and you're right. That is straight out of the military there. That thing, it was built to last.
All real silver and real stuff in there. I'm not kidding.
I would never get rid of that. If it was my control, I would never get rid of that.
I've got 4 of them.
But you sound like you run with the big guns, and so if you really want, and you're patient, go over to Island Amplifier. He's got some good stuff out of Germany. It costs a couple $, but it's pretty good stuff there. NEWWR.
Yeah, they sure do. Carl runs one, and so does Jeff down on 14742. Beco's out of Island Amplifiers. Yeah, we got guys on 42 that had them for a couple of years. They're good amplifiers. They're not cheap.
Yeah, I've had one for about 3 weeks, so yeah, no, they are not. NEWWR.
Yeah, I know it very well. It's not my first day in the park.
Like I said, you sound like you run with the big guns over there, so.
No, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing. We're Carl. He's dropped back down to 2 beams. I have 2. What's his name that used to be in Kansas? I forget his call. He's moved to Oklahoma, but he didn't put up 4 when he moved. He just put up 2. So he used to be in Coffeyville, Kansas. We'd talk to him on 4.2. Mark down in Monroe, Louisiana. There was a bunch of them down there, but I could pretty much. I was just sitting here checking tonight. I could pretty much hear everybody that was calling stations from here in Kaufman tonight.
I think we need to draft you as a relay.
Well, maybe on down the road. I have to kind of check the schedule because we have a pretty good crowd usually.
I tried.
4-2 on Friday night, but tonight it wasn't that away, so maybe we'll look into it.
Yeah, I'm putting the bait out there, putting the hook and the bait out here. Got a big gun station out that way. All right, last time I promise I gotta go. NAWR.
Okay, AA5E what? I didn't even know how you guys net ran, so I just waited. I just sat there and waited. I didn't know. You said throw a call out or something for checking. I had no idea what that meant or anything, so I just sat here. Over.
I ran the thing, and I barely know. But, yeah, it's county by county. We usually start in Parker County and then work around. Usually I try to go counterclockwise around, so down to Waco area, then back out to the east, and then up to Dallas, and then parts to the north.
Yeah, well, I could hear you and everybody else you sent it to. I could hear them, and I even heard the guy that was mobile or something leaving DFW. I picked him up. But the one thing I'll say that I've got a G7 on another tower. I have two towers, and I have 7/8 buried going out to the second tower. So I would listen on the G7, but when I didn't know where they were. I mean, you know, I know you give the county, but when somebody else would check in, and like the guy at the mobile, and he was way off somewhere, I was having a hard time figuring out who was where and when and what.
And some counties, especially Tarrant, they get to coming pretty fast. I always have a hard time writing down the calls that quick.
Yeah, I was over here going, but you know, from here I could kind of generally get that direction. So, but yeah, that was kind of me having to sit here and swing the beams and listen for some of them guys. You know, some of them the signal's not real strong, but I could hear a bunch of them. I could actually hear the guy up in Young County a little bit. I was hammering hard to hear him up around Graham, but I could hear it.
Oh yeah, Jerry, VBL up there. I can every maybe 6 months hear him if propagation's right, and there's just too much dirt in between the two of us. But but you're up, you're able to overcome it, so that's good.
Well, he was scratching, but he was there, and I got family up there. My grandparents buried in Graham. I mean, all out that way. I've got a lot of kinfolk, so I know the area real well. Mineral Wells, Graham, up in there. But yeah, I can hear them. I'm sitting over here. I was quite surprised.
Graham's a nice area. It's far enough west where you feel like you're out in the country, but you can still get back to DFW relatively quick. And I'm getting a call from the other room, so I better shove off myself, but glad you stopped by, and every Friday night, 8 o'clock, we're here, and if we're not here, I am on 145.72, and I'll bet you can make a lot of contacts over there. Of course, you can talk to me, talk to Romy, so if things get bored up on 147.42, stop by.
Oh, there's enough trouble up there to keep me busy. I get shoved around pretty bad up there. But yeah, Maurice KM5RF, a bunch of us are up there, so stop in there. Simplex, we're always there. We don't use a crutch. We don't. I mean, Maurice, he works on them, but he loves running Simplex too. So anyway, I had fun listening, and maybe, yeah, next Friday we'll check back in. I'll get some of the guys maybe to come down here and swing some beams around, and Mark and them in Monroe, Louisiana, and maybe get some guys looking this away on Friday night. See you later, AA5EY in Kaufman.
Well, good deal, sir. Take care and try to stay cool out that direction, and I'll remember to get up that part of the freak with the band as well. And yeah, Maurice has got a fierce station down there as well. He's got has he got RF in his calls? So yeah, that says a lot right there.
Yeah, that's KL5RF with it, but yeah, he runs a 3CPX887 in that amplifier.
Might have been the first station with like big power that I'd run across.
He's a baby.
All right, y'all take care. Have a good rest of the weekend, and we'll catch you soon. 7-3s all around. KE5, NGM, clear for now.
7-3s. Hey, 5EY. Had fun. Hey, y'all have a good night. Who is that? Mike in Eastland County. This is AA5EY. Name's Terry, and I'm in Kaufman County, over. Okay, between Stephenville and Eastland. Yeah, I was